and it has 5 components you can see there. Let's get through those pretty quickly, including an engine, a data definition subsystem. We already talked about what data definition is. Data manipulation subsystem, which itself has a variety of different capabilities. Including views, report generators. That's where we also see our SQL or SQL language in that part of the database. And then we have an application generation subsystem, a data administration subsystem that includes things such as backup and recovery, security management, query optimization, reorganization, concurrency control, and change management to the database. So that's the relational database. Now we jump into the data warehouses. Again, these are the data structures for helping with strategic level or mid-level type decision making, as it says right here. It supports business analytical type activities and decision making. Business data is multidimensional, so it has rows, columns, and layers, and it supports decision making, not transaction processing, as a relational database would have supported. So for using a data warehouse, we employ data mining tools that helps us extract that intelligence from the multidimensional data warehouse. So we have query and reporting tools, AI tools, multidimensional analysis tools, digital dashboards, and statistical tools that work through a data warehouse engine to extract that information out of the data warehouse. And you can read these on your own. Different types of capabilities. One of the things we should probably talk about is the analytics life cycle. So for organizations that are going to want to support decision making through data warehouse analytics, they start with gathering the analytics. So they'll do things that choose interviewing users to determine what these indicators might be. Then they have to go out and find the sources of the data, whether it's internal or external. And this would be where the data for these indicators are derived. Then they have to do this process called ETL extract, transform, and load. So extract the data from its sources, transform it into something standardized, the format that's selected for the data warehouse, and then load it into the data warehouse. And then you finally get to apply the data mining tools so you can generate those key performance indicators, whatever those indicators are you're trying to capture, that you will then use to make those decisions. This is just the data warehouse part of it, because then you still have the communication tools, the people, and the hardware that goes with it to form a complete information system that talks about ETL. Data marts are subsets of data warehouses. You can read about that. And then ultimately we have to have people within an organization, people who are responsible for the information. So that's the person who owns it, and they're responsible for making sure it is complete, accurate, all those things that are characteristics of information that we talked about last week. And then we have roles within organizations that have some responsibility toward that: CIO, CTO, CSO, and CPO. And all of these roles definitely are involved in strategic management support of information. Then we have information management roles specifically in data administration and database administration.